If you're watching this video right now, you've probably been to the doctor and seen something like this. The doctor probably told you that you need to exercise more, eat better, and get more sleep. But what exactly does that mean? Today, we're going to learn not only what the American Academy of Pediatrics recommends for diet, exercise, and sleep for kids 6 to 12 years of age, but we'll also talk about some practical ways to meet these goals. If you're trying to be healthier, the first habit that needs to change is your diet, because maintaining or losing weight is 70% diet and 30% exercise. If someone asked you to make a list of what you usually eat in a day, would any of these foods be on your list? If they did, you're not alone, but these foods may be what's causing you to be unhealthy. The best thing to do is to not buy any of these foods or have them in the home. You may be asking, well, then what am I supposed to eat? A lot of people know about the food pyramid, but let's go through the different food groups and the amounts you should eat every day. When we talk about amounts, typically, kids 6 through 8 years old should be on the lower end of the scale, and kids 9 through 12 should be on the higher end. For the biggest food group, grains, you should have 4 to 6 ounces a day, depending on your age, and half of these should be whole grains like whole wheat bread or oats, brown rice, quinoa, or corn. 1 ounce comes out to 1 slice of bread or 1 cup of cereal, or half a cup of cooked rice, cereal, or pasta. Next, for meat and beans, school-age kids can have 3 to 5.5 ounces a day, depending on their various ages. For reference, 1 ounce is about as big as 3 dice, and 3 ounces of meat is about as big as a deck of cards. Meat choices should be lean, like fish, skinless chicken or turkey, or meat with the fat trimmed off, and they should be baked, broiled, or grilled, not breaded or fried. Salmon, canned tuna or sardines, and liver are good sources of vitamin D, and kids ages 6 through 12 need 600 international units of vitamin D a day. Protein choices should be varied and should also include beans, peas, nuts, and seeds. Beans like lentils, soybeans, and white beans also fall into this group, and these are a good source of iron. Kids ages 9 through 12 should have at least 8 milligrams of iron a day, so beans and green leafy veggies, which we'll talk about next, are really great sources of iron. The next food group we're going to talk about are vegetables. Depending on how old you are, you should be eating 1.5 to 2.5 cups of vegetables a day. When you eat your veggies, you can eat them as a snack, in a salad, or include them in your pastas, sandwiches, and soups. But it's important to eat a variety, not just the same vegetable all the time. Some of the best veggies are the dark leafy veggies or the orange veggies like broccoli, spinach, and carrots because they have lots of vitamins and minerals that are good for your health. Of course, the next food group is fruits, and you should be eating 1.5 to 2 cups of fruit a day. Again, it's important to eat a lot of different kinds of fruit, but fresh or frozen fruit is better than canned or dried fruit because it has less sugar. If you want to have fruit juice, make sure it's made from 100% fruit, and you should still keep it to 4 ounces or less a day. Whole fruit is better because it has more fiber and keeps you full longer. Finally, the last food group is dairy, which includes milk and milk products. You can have up to 2 to 3 cups of dairy a day, and it's best to choose low-fat or fat-free milk or yogurt. If you're lactose intolerant, make sure you choose lactose-free products that have a good source of calcium, like almond milk or soy milk. The American Academy of Pediatrics recommends about 1,300 milligrams of calcium a day, and 1 cup of regular milk has about 300 milligrams of calcium. So you can get the other 400 milligrams from fortified cereals and grains, dark leafy veggies, different fruits like oranges, blackberries, and kiwis, and beans and fish. In terms of what you should drink, the best choice is water. All kids ages 6 through 12 should have at least 6 to 8 glasses of water a day, and again, you can have up to 2 to 3 cups of milk a day. Finally, it's okay to have treats like ice cream or cookies, but limit them to special occasions like birthdays, holidays, and celebrations like graduation. Since most school-age kids are still in the process of growing, the goal is usually weight maintenance, not weight loss. So it's more important to make sure your child is eating the right foods instead of putting them on a strict diet. Basically, school-age children should have 3 meals and 1 healthy snack a day. Now that you know what to eat and how much to eat, how can you make this happen? First of all, the whole family needs to work together. This means that kids should be involved in meal planning, like choosing fruits and vegetables when grocery shopping, and as they get older, helping prepare meals. Even if only one person is having problems with weight, the whole family should agree to not have junk food in the house. Eating meals together as a family can also help regulate meal times and is a fun way to catch up on your day. Also, it's important to watch portion sizes. Younger kids should only have half the portion sizes of an adult, especially since the stomach is only the size of your fist. It's also crucial to always start off the day with a healthy breakfast like an egg omelette, fruit, milk, and whole wheat toast. Lots of kids skip breakfast or eat Pop-Tarts or sugary cereals, but those food choices don't fill you up, which means you'll eat more later because you're still hungry. Next, it's important to watch your condiments. Use cooking spray instead of oil and limit toppings like cheese, dressings, or sauces on your food. Also, drinking a glass of water before your meal can help fill your belly up faster. Finally, make mealtimes consistent. Don't use food as a reward and don't force your child to eat. They will eat what's available when they get hungry. It may be hard at first, but consistency is important in this whole process. Some resources and activities that you can look at to help you choose healthy food options or to find easy and healthy recipes are choosemyplate.gov, nutrition.gov, or looking up nutritionandhealthychildren.org. Once you've started eating better, the next habit you need to adopt is exercise, since again, exercise is 30% of maintaining or losing weight. The American Academy of Pediatrics recommends at least 60 minutes of moderate to vigorous physical activity a day, which means that when you're exercising, you should be able to talk in short sentences but not be able to sing. Why? Because your heart should be beating faster than normal, you should be breathing harder than normal, and you should be sweating. You may be asking yourself, well, how am I supposed to find the time to exercise? One of the things kids spend the most time doing is watching TV or playing video games or games on the iPad, phone, or computer. When you're doing that, you're usually sitting and not moving. Sometimes you're even eating. The American Academy of Pediatrics recommends no more than 2 hours of recreational screen time a day. That means watching movies on Netflix or playing video games or games on the iPhone. Why? Because too much screen time makes your brain and body lazy. So the easiest way to get moving is to take away some screen time and replace that with exercise. Some easy ways to get your daily exercise are to walk your dog, get involved in a team sport like soccer or a class like karate, dance to your favorite music, go swimming, ride your bike, go for a hike with your family or friends, and do some chores around the house. It's also important to get some strength training in addition to cardio, so you can also lift weights and do yoga or medicine ball exercises. Finally, the last habit we're going to talk about is sleep. When your routine is thrown off, like during summer vacation, it's easy to sleep late, not get enough sleep, or sleep the day away. Also, when you're in school, sometimes you're involved in too many activities or have a lot of homework, and you may find yourself staying up late to get everything done. According to American Academy of Pediatrics, children ages 6 through 12 should be getting around 9 to 12 hours of sleep a night in order to improve attention, behavior, memory, and learning, help with growth and development, restore energy, and improve overall health. Also, if you don't get enough sleep, you're more likely to choose bad foods because of the sugar rush, drink a lot of caffeine to keep your energy up, and not exercise because you're tired. Because of this, some ways to get more sleep, or even a better quality of sleep, are to stick to a consistent bedtime, take all screens like your TV, computer, or cell phone out of the bedroom, and avoid screen time 1 to 2 hours before bed, make the room cool, dark, and quiet, avoid caffeine and scary movies, and limit the number of after-school activities so that kids can finish all of their homework before their bedtime. Hopefully this video gave you some ideas to have a happier, healthier life. Thanks for watching!